This is your captain speaking. What is now going to be played is going to be amazing, awesome, and epic. Day in the life.
This is not how my day starts. It all starts in the evening where I pack the car to get ready for surf team. First I need the plastic, so I make sure that no water or sand corrupts or damages the car, patting it down. And then I get the wetsuit in, key ingredient, and then the towel and then the bags so that the sand doesn't get in. Pat everything down, make sure it's functional. And then I get this crate here. This is where I put my wetsuit after I'm done surfing so that it doesn't spill all over the car. And here I fill this gallon of water to wash off the sand of my feet before I get in the car. And then I just kind of throw it in the crate because that's where it needs to be. And then after that, I close the door and go and get all my GoPro stuff ready, and so that I can get that footage, because footage is important while you surf. And then lastly, I put my board in. As you can see, my sponsors, one of them being Rip Curl. I just put it in the car politely so that there's no damage, and then we'll pow, and then make sure my leash, it doesn't get chopped off by the trunk. And then I close the trunk. Then I wake up in the morning, pretty groggy, but I do it for the waves. Open the door here. Then this is my little like go-to eating meal before. So I eat my little toasted bread with some marmalade. Then I brush off the marmalade on my mouth because I don't want to be scaring away the ladies. And so then after that, I wash it down with some OJ from Florida. Then I put the OJ in the refrigerator so that it doesn't die. And then I'm at the beach. I go for surf team. It's really early in the morning. Usually it's 6:30 a.m. Get out there, check the waves. And so pretty much I get out there, put my wetsuit on. Here's some clips that I wanted to put in from my GoPro. A little bit of a wave here. This is actually at Lower Trestles. I picked it because there's a bird that flies right in front of me. At the time I didn't really realize it, but after looking at the clip, it's pretty cool. And then hit a little bit of a floater. And this guy pretty much gets super mad, flings his board at me, and I go down. He was really selfish. He was mad that I was taking the wave. And here's a little barrel that I got in the morning. I chose to put it in because it's nice and glassy. Here's another one, getting a nice glassy tube, as you can see here, completely slotted. Pretty much what is fun about waves. Here's me going left again, getting another little tube. Whoop-pow, just barreling right over me, wrapped in it like a warm blanket. And then I get out and go in the shower to rinse off all the ocean water and the salt from my wetsuit so that my wetsuit doesn't get corroded. And then I go back home and I get my clothes ready for the day. Then I take a nice little warm shower to rinse off all the ocean water that I was just in. And then I blow dry my hair with some air. That's what I read online. That's what you're supposed to do. So that's what I usually do to maintain the healthiness of my hair. And then I wash my chompers. Then I open the fridge and I get my breakfast ready. I get the milk and then I close the refrigerator and just casually do first try I do an amazing bottle flip right here. Pow. Milk is then ready. Well, pow. Then I get the orange juice from the refrigerator, another key component to my nutritious breakfast. And I bottle flip it first. Nope, that was a fail. And then yes, I bottle flip it perfectly. Tropicana, that's the brand I choose. And then some cereal, of course. And this is pretty much my setup here. As you can see here, I have a lot of carbaceous options to soak in my milk. And yeah, it's pretty nice breakfast, as you can see here. And this is pretty much where the magic happens. This is where I do my last minute studies, right here on the pad. And you know, very important. It's just a necessity. And then here is my milk that I usually use. And then I now get to school. Yeah. You know, sometimes there's a lot of traffic in Newport. Here I have now arrived, and it's what I like about CDM2 is that we have a pool for a water polo team. That's pretty cool. That's a plus. Then sometimes, maybe one day, I have Spanish. So this is me going into my Spanish class. Yeah, going in, drop my books down like a thug, like I own the place. And then maybe after that, I have history. This is me in my history class. As you can see here, that's Miles.
Okay. Come on. More. Wow. As you can see, we have a boring class.
Very boring. Getting that cinematic angle economy right here, boys.
Okay. Turn it off. We're good.
I'm gonna get the eye.
Edit that.
Perfect. Stay still. And then after that, I go home and basically there's a torch in case the lights go out, and I can still do my homework. This is pretty much my setup for my doing my homework. Got some nice little stuff here. I pretty much write and I do my homework. That's pretty much how you do homework. You write everywhere. And yeah, so that's pretty much wraps up my day. That's a flashlight again for when there's a power outage. Got to still get that homework done, you know, outline, reading. And that was pretty much my day here in Newport Beach. Usual ordinary day of the week, and I hope this was helpful.